Yeah. Tax credit means just like having a little bit of wiggle room, not being afraid that you're not going to be able to provide basic necessities for your kids and your family, or not being afraid that you're like, how are we going to make our mortgage payment this month? Or, um, yeah, I guess it's for our family at least, that's what it is. It's not one thing, it's a million tiny things. My name's Ashley Williams, and I have 3 children. I live in Helena, Montana, and I am a licensed clinical social worker. Definitely, my career has always been a huge part of who I am, and um, I always chose to be a working parent. It was just never really anything that was even on my radar to think about being a stay-at-home parent, because I was in the field that I had worked really hard to get into and wanted to be in, and I love working with people and trying to affect change. But I also have always known I wanted to be a mom. And it was always very difficult. I mean, each of the 3 children that we've had, we have had to, drain our savings accounts to lose one of our incomes. My husband is also a licensed clinical social worker. And I very quickly realized, like, I was stretched too thin. I couldn't put an 8-hour day in at home doing paperwork and phone calls and emails when I had a 3-month-old and a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old with me, and like trying to manage home and life like there. So, I felt like a mediocre therapist because I wasn't at the school all the days available for all the kids. I felt like a mediocre employee because I couldn't, maintain or do what I was committing to be doing on that day that I was working from home. And I felt like a mediocre mom because I just couldn't be present during the time when I was at home with them. And I couldn't even afford to send them to care 5 days a week, where at least somebody could be present with them on that day of the week. And if it's been this difficult for our family, 2 master's degree holding professionals like licensed clinical social workers, not people who are financially, like, really really super struggling, but just not doing super super great either, like, we're right in the middle of the road area. If it's that hard for us, like, there are so many people who this is impacting on such a bigger level. So for us, that, getting the relief money, has meant like we can sleep a little easier at night, because if something comes up that's like a major expense, our family has the ability to have that cushion tucked away where it's not going to mean like bankruptcy for us or losing our home. Like, that's really significant for us right now.